Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Officer 24/7. This is our YouTube channel, JIB CIB English Medium, and my name is Niharika Walia, and I'm with you with the specific area of ABFM, and this is our case study classes going on. Everyone, okay. I am currently dealing with Module D with you, so let's begin with Module D further part. Acha, before I proceed further, everyone, I hope I'm audible as well as clearly visible to you. I hope it's all good. Okay, everything sorted. Now, everyone, let's begin with the particular session further. What am I going to deal with today is basically the specific area of, we'll be talking about the specific area of ABFM in terms of hybrid financing. Acha, now there are a few questions that this is AI. Today I'll be talking about AI. I prepared the questions on artificial intelligence, a very important thing altogether. You must have heard about chat GPT, artificial intelligence overall. There are many other platforms of AI overall, but that's one of the most common one, the one which is definitely most popular. Talking about the specific area of artificial intelligence, it is given by Alan Turing, and this is something that is not very new to the market. This particular terminology, I think, dates back at least 80 years back. 1948 is where we record this particular terminology. There's something called AI. Currently, AI is in its development stage. Overall, I won't say it is completely accurate or going well. It is currently in the learning stage. Just like an infant when they are maybe 1 or 2 years old, you know, at that point of time, they are keen to learn, but not ready. That's the same thing with AI right now. But let's talk about AI from the point of view of the Macmillan book. Today I'll be covering a few questions along with the MCQ as well as case study. So if you're there in the particular session, please be there and let me know. The case study is quite simple overall, so that you can deal with it and understand what kind of case studies can come. In the last session, I think the case study I gave you was quite difficult one. This time I kept an easier one. Chaliye, starting with it, select all the true statements regarding the applicability of AI across various industries. AI has found application in various industries: medical diagnosis, stock trading, control, law, remote sensing, scientific discoveries, and even toy manufacturing. Whereas it has also entered into the washing machines as well now. So I think it has entered into every single area. But right now it is in the primitive stage. That's one particular part that is my personal addition to it. Once AI technology becomes widely valuable and ubiquitous, matlab, it becomes very common, it is often no longer recognized as AI. This happens even everyone. The day something becomes a part of your daily life, it doesn't remain that particular, I would say that it will not remain that very typical uh, hoax kind of thing, right? It is no longer something which is unachievable for people or something which is impractical. It becomes very much a day-to-day thing. For example, cars are now not very, they're not considered luxury anymore. They have turned into necessity. ACs have become into necessity. So those things are not uncommon anymore. So I think AI is also talking about this part is also correct. AI algorithms makes decisions by using real-time data, combining information from various resources such as sensors, remote inputs, and digital data. Is this correct? Indeed, it is. They are taking data from multiple areas. वैसे ना, even people if we talk about the specific area, na everyone, it has gone into the specific area of it has gone into the specific area of not only this area, but let me tell you about this, that it has also gone into the specific area of share market anticipation as well. But in that anticipation, there's one thing that is true, that it is in the primitive stages. It is not accurate correctly, but to a limit it is. And whatever input we are giving is basically we are the ones providing the information to it. Then AI has limited potential in the education sector and cannot contribute meaningfully to human learning processes. That's one particular part which is more or less absolutely true. The point is, it can give us the content. Yeah, it can prepare the content. But how does AI decide which is more important and which is not? because human mind is also based upon mood. If I am the examiner and I feel that I want to create an easy paper, it's my mood. It's not about the technical trend analysis that over the last 20 years, this is how the paper has been and it has to be that way. No, I can change the pattern, I can change the way that things work out. So humans are slightly different. And at the same time, you cannot expect that if Mr. A learns something in 10 minutes, B will also take 10 minutes. It can take 4 minutes and it can also take 20. So human learning, AI is good in terms of just creating the particular, but nothing else. Okay. Now comes the next part, everyone. That is, if we are talking about all these areas, then what else we have is intelligent computer assisted instructions, or we are giving instructions to the computers in a simpler way. That is also true. I think I'll go for this. All these five are true. Is a concept where AI can act as a tutor, observing and assisting students as they work to solve the problems. It can become assisted area, but it cannot be the main. So in talk about we talk about this area, it is 1, 2, 3, and 5 are true, 1, 2, 3, 4 are true, 2, 4, 5 are true, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are true. वैसे तो this means that all of these are true, but there's one problem. Can you see? Now let's talk about it. Fourth and fifth, it is not matching. These two terms are contradictory. First case, it says, yeah, it has a limited potential. And in the second case, it is actually becoming an intelligent computer assisted instruction. In this case, they are becoming tutor. Isn't these 2 points contradictory? Think about the questions in this way, that sometimes they can actually play with you, isn't it? So in this case, what's going to be the answer? The answer is going to be, I would say, you have to eliminate 4. Okay? That is how you can look forward to the question. Everybody, I hope the answer portion is also available to you. Done. Done, everyone? Okay, now moving on to the next point. Here comes the next question, everyone. This talks about AI again. I'm sorry, the throat is not fine till now. Under the weather, more or less. Okay, everyone, next question. Which of the following statements best describes the benefit of using AI in banking and finance? I think if I talk about, let's not look at the options. For the moment, you are just a banker who hasn't seen the chapter even. How does it work in AI? I think that's the best way they're working upon is our app. है ना? It can help using the chatbots. So that is one part that can be there. So in this case, what's gonna be your point of view, everyone? This talks about what? Which of the following statements best describes the benefit of using AI? AI chatbots primarily reduce call center workload by automating tasks like fund transfer and automatic account bank balance checks, though they provide minimal ROI due to limited application. Again, we cannot give the entire working on ROI on these AIs, but yes, we give plenty of work to them. That can be there. Next part is robo advisors utilize client provided data and financial history to make tailored investment recommendations, analyzing a client financial health and recommending specific uh, products when relevant. Can this be true? वैसे तो I would say this cannot be, because this is too much of advanced area to look forward to. That's one particular area I know, right? Next point is predictive analytics are done by these in terms of AI and mainly used for cybersecurity purposes, identifying and learning for past cyber threats to prevent fraudulent activity. Last is AI algorithm enables both customer service improvement and predictive insights, detecting potential sales opportunities, cross-selling possibilities, and enhancing cyber security by recognizing threat. Everyone, what should be the answer according to you? Okay, now let's look at this part. First point can be there, but uh, we haven't given the work of giving the basic account balanced AI checking to them. That is also there. So I think first part is still not given to them altogether. Second part is also not to them. And predictive analytics in terms of AI is used. This is something that can help in future, but currently it is not there. It enables both the customer service improvement and predictive insights overall. It is working in both the areas, but right now it is not in the best area. So I think, yeah, it can help in detecting the sales opportunities, cross-selling. This can be there, but only the D part sounds more better. It is now basically a comprehensive area, not a very detailed or fine information can be given. But yes, up to a major area, it has been working well. Oh, next question, everyone. But the answer is visible, so I'm just gonna hide it for the moment. Let's act as if you haven't seen the answer. And everyone, chale, just a moment. Let's talk about Norbert Wiener's contribution to control theory. He invented a steam engine governor, an early self-regulating feedback control system. He developed mathematical theories for feedback system and pioneered cybernetics as a new field. We say even the cybernetics is basically a part of our AI, everyone. He created a thermostat to regulate temperature automatically. He developed a water clock for with a flow regulator to maintain steady operation. In this case, the correct answer is actually he was the man behind cybernetics. Okay, that is the particular area which we talk about. He gave the particular control theory in cybernetics, emphasizing the role of feedback in regulation and publishing influential theories. Basically, cybernetics is also a part of the AI terminologies that we talk about. So again, these are very interlinked areas which we talk about, and cybernetics is also not very new. Everyone, here comes the next important area. That is who authored the book Verbal Behavior, which presented a behaviorist view on language acquisition. What is it going to be, everyone? Behavior theory. If I talk about the behavior partner, B for behavior, B for BF Skinner. Skinner is the person behind having the behavior theory. There's a reason behind that, everyone. When we talk about this specific area, the behavior theory, when we talk about specifically the behavior theory, it talks about if whatever you are today, how are you the same person? It's because some things have happened. If I am into the teaching area, probably because I liked studying. That's why I looked into the subjects deeper, and then I'm able to simplify it for you, and then I'm coming here. That is behavioral theory. Whatever behavior you have today, it is because of your past. Whatever you did determines your present behavior. That is what we find in this area. Panini is basically he was a person who was behind giving the language, machine language. When we talk about that area, Chomsky and Panini are linked with that. Alan Turing is the man behind AI, and then we have B.F. Skinner. You can actually, if you know about the backgrounds of all these four people, then you can eliminate. Done. Then comes the next part. Now comes the question. What significant outcome resulted in Chomsky's critique of behaviorist language theory? It reinforced the behaviorist approach to language. It led to the rise of behaviorism as a dominant view of language acquisition. It sparkled the decline of interest in behaviorism and introduced a shift towards cognitive model of language. It introduced the concept of reinforcement in the language learning. The reinforcement part is something I would say is based upon um, behaviorist theory only. So that is a part of not the Chomsky's work, but actually the work of B.F. Skinner. And when you talk about Chomsky, I told you he is the person who said that okay, when uh, B.F. Skinner gave the reinforcement theory, language theory. The basics were given by him, na, based upon behavior. But Chomsky raised the point that where is the base? For example, if I talk about the basics overall, uh, I I'm a multilingual person. So if I talk about the languages that I know, if I know Hindi well, okay, so when I talk about Hindi, we have that part of all that part. The we in English we relate it with the vowels. So if I talk about that area, it is the basics. That is a basic of that particular language. You know? So if all these voices, the basics are they're the basics of the language. Chomsky raised the same question to B.F. Skinner that language is good, but where are the basics? How can someone learn it? And this is where he talked about the that interest in behaviorism has to decline, and you need to understand what is the learning part in the language. How do we learn the basics? A kid cannot start with the word miscellaneous or simultaneous. And it will always start with the basics. Ma, pa, all those basic words that they learn. So in this case, it is actually C. Chomsky's critique highlighted limitations in behaviorism and shifted the focus to cognitive approaches, reducing interest in behaviorist views on the language. Then everyone, here comes a long case study with easier answer questions. Let's talk about it. The city of Metroville has been facing severe traffic congestion, especially during rush hours. To address this, the city council collaborates with a tech company to develop an AI-based traffic management system. The system aims to reduce congestion, improve traffic flow, and minimize travel time. Okay. The system uses real-time data from cameras, traffic sensors, and GPS. Again, a part of AI. You know, you can find it from the core words that they're using to monitor traffic patterns across the city. Through machine learning algorithms, the system can identify areas with recurring bottlenecks. Bottlenecks are basically the things which cause the stoppage and suggest alternative routes. For predictive analytics, historical data is used in terms of forecasting traffic patterns, enabling proactive traffic control. During peak hours, the system adjusts traffic signals dynamically to reduce congestion, rerouting vehicles to optimize flow to handle unexpected incidents like accident or roadblocks. The system integrates a neural network that learns to recognize disruptions and swiftly inform drivers through the connected mobile app, suggesting alternative paths. I wish this could happen, but this is not there in our, at least in our country yet, that if what these neural networks can help you out in finding out where you cannot go. Google does this for us, but not the specific area of smart city working. Anyhow, let's look at the answers there, everyone. Which data source is primarily used by the system to monitor real-time traffic conditions? Social media posts, cameras, and traffic sensors, weather reports, or emergency calls. I told you it's an easier one. In this case, it's going to be the camera and the traffic sensors. Through these, you are able to see what is happening. है ना? Done. Now moving on to the next point. The next part says what type of AI technique is employed to adjust traffic signals based upon congestion levels? Predictive analytics, neural, heuristic, or genetic? Everyone, in this case, the answer is neural. Sorry, predictive analytics. Sorry, we're talking about adjusting the traffic signals. Na? In one particular area where you have more rush, you will adjust the timing accordingly. It is based upon prediction that you are having. It is predictive analytics. To study, you are doing neural. But when you talk about adjusting that part, it is predictive. Which AI tool, again, helps the system quickly detect unexpected incidents? Decision tree, neural, Bayesian, or linear regression. Bayesian is linked with the area of probability, everyone. So in this case, what's going to be the answer? In this case, it is neural network. Okay. Okay, moving on to the next part. How does the system help drivers avoid um, traffic disruptions? By notifying through emergency broadcast, by sending updates through mobile app, by displaying on roadside screens only and by relying on manual police signals. Everyone, how does the system help drivers avoid traffic disruptions? The best thing is to by sending them updates on their phones, whatever is happening. Okay, they tell them ki this is the route that you can avoid. That was there now. So this is it for the day, everyone, and please subscribe to the channel JIB CIB English Medium along with the Officers Adda. Officers Adda is basically our bilingual channel, and this is our English medium channel. Again, the content is again in English only now, right? We share the questions in English, but yes, explanation can definitely be there in bilingual in that specific area. Acha, anyhow, everyone, if you're planning to purchase our courses, then please do not wait more. What you can do is you can just check out and go to our JIBCIB English Medium area. Acha, everyone, a very, very important area. I hope you already know our revision batches have just started. Revision batches are just there. They're, I think, about to start. They'll be starting for 15th of November. Just 2 more days to go. So if you're preparing, ABM examination is around the corner. So you should be preparing well for the exam accordingly. Use the code Y541 and apply it, and you'll get 77% discount. Rather 1% extra if you download the app. So 78% discount is available. In this batch, we are going to cover all the four compulsory subjects. Okay? We are covering what subjects there: ABM, BFM, ABFM, and BRBL. All these four subjects accordingly, we'll be dealing with Power Pack revision batch as well as case studies. Both the things we're going to cover in this area. So if you're planning, then please go ahead and check it out on our website or in our app. All the faculty details are given here. So if you're planning, then please hurry up and right away enroll in our courses. Thank you so much for being there. I'll be meeting you in the next session. Don't forget to be there, everyone. We are discussing the most important elements of this book. Along with this, we're covering the case study part as well. So, thank you so much for being there. I'll be meeting you in the next session. Thank you. Bye bye, everyone, and